Hello everyone, well good afternoon once again and welcome back once again to StudyIQ as English, your favorite channel here, right? So my name is Praveen Mishra and let's continue the chapter of Indian classical dances in our subject of art and culture. So yesterday's session, we discussed about the basic features, the basic elements of our classical dances, starting from the Tandav to Lasya and then continuing towards the Natya, Nritta and Nritya. That is the things that are mentioned in Bharat Muni's book that is known as Natya Shastra. Apart from that, we discuss about the basic facets of the dances, that is Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Kathak Kali. And continuing the chapter, today we have got the very next chapter in front of us, the very next thing that is in front of us with regard to the another name that is a very wonderful, famous classical Indian dance termed as Kuchipudi, right? So, yes, when we talk about the classical dances, it is centered with three locations: the north, the south, and the northeast. When we talk about northeast, we have got two dances there, that is the Sattriya and Odissi. North, we have got one dance there, that is Kathak, and all the others, that is five and other, okay, they are centered in our southern belt only, that is in South India only. So, one such is Kuchipudi. What are the features of the Kuchipudi dance? So, here we go. So, when you talk about Kuchipudi, it is located in a very distinct location here that we need to discuss. Okay, what is the location? Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so guys, literal terms Andhra Pradesh that we need to remember. Okay, and it was traditionally termed as the name Yakshagana. Okay, so the erstwhile name to Kuchipudi, what it was? Yakshagana. Okay, 17th century Kuchipudi style of Yakshagana was conceived by one of the very prominent names in this field of the dance of Kuchipudi, that is Siddhendra Yogi. Okay, so the name that we need to remember, Siddhendra Yogi, and he was steeped in the literary of Yakshagana tradition, being guided by his guru Tirth Narayan Yogi. Okay, so two names with regard to the dance Kuchipudi: Siddhendra Yogi and his guru Tirth Narayan Yogi. And what was the actual term we used for the dance Kuchipudi? It was Yakshagana. Okay, so when we talk about its performance, Kuchipudi's performance, it is a dance and drama that is performance in groups as well as solo. Okay, so Kuchipudi could be performed in a group as well as it is also a solo item, a solo dance performance, right? So, talking about the whole features of Kuchipudi, yes, the Krishna district of the state, another mesmerizing state of India, that is Andhra Pradesh. Okay, the two names that are associated with it, that is Siddhendra Yogi and his own guru, that is Tirth Narayan Yogi. The actual term for Kuchipudi was Yakshagana, right? And Kuchipudi could be also performed in a solo, as a solo item, or as a group performance as well. So this is what the basic aspects or the basic features of the dance Kuchipudi, right? So next in the list, what we have got, here we go. The solo items that are performed in the dance Kuchipudi, they are mentioned with some other names. Like for example, one name is Manduka Shabdam. Okay, another name is what we call it as Balagopala Tarang. And the third name is what we call it as Tal Chitra Nritya. Okay, so all of these are the solo performances. Okay, so the group performance, it is just simply Yakshagana or Kuchipudi. But solo performances, they are basically of three major events or major types. Okay, the first one being Manduka Shabdam. Okay, second one being Bal Gopal Tarang. And the third one, that is Tal Chitra Nritya. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. What are they? Once again, Manduka Shabdam, Bal Gopal Tarang, and Tal Chitra Nritya. Right? Yes, dear Sparsha, when we talk about the dances, as with regard to the yesterday's class, when we discussed about the difference between classical dances and the folk dances. So there we understood the difference, that is classical dances, though they are originated in one single location, but they are not boundaried to that location only. Like for example, folk dance. Folk dance is performed by a specific community in a specific region. So folk dance is having a fixed boundary by a community first of all and a specific region as well. Whereas when we talk about the classical dances, that are the performing arts of the ancient India that has emerged from the ancient to the medieval ages, these are the dances that originated in one single set of location, but not boundaried to any single community, neither to a location. Okay, it is performed throughout the nation. Like Kathak is also performed in South, and so is Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam, Mohiniyattam, so on. They are performed in the North as well. Right, okay. So obviously, these are the dances which are like those who are having passion, compassion in the field of dance. For them, these are the dances, these are the performances that is the best. That these are the gems or the jewelry of the dances. Okay, the one who is having much of the passion and compassion in the field of dance. So for them, these are 8 jewelries. Okay, 8 gems, 8 precious things of dance. Right. So yes, though originated in Andhra, but it has also means like having its popularity, name and fame throughout the other states as well. So goes ahead with Bharatnatyam. So as Kathakali, so as Kathak, right? So as any other dance, right? Okay, dear, clear? So the solo performances of the Kuchipudi or Yakshagana dance, that is what? Manduka Shabdam, Balagopal Tarang and Tal Chitra Nritya. Okay. So here we go. Next. The next wonderful dance performance, what we have in front of us. Okay. So it is about Mohiniyattam. Okay. So the next dance performance, what is that? Mohiniyattam. Okay. So another aesthetics of Indian performing arts. Okay. So what it is and how it is. What are the basic features? Mohiniyattam, or also simple speaking in layman's term, Mohini, dance of Mohini, representing the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Okay, so Mohiniyattam, it is specifically referred to. Okay, Mohiniyattam, it is specifically referred or mentioned toward a particular statement. Okay, a particular event actually, that is incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Okay, an incarnation event of Lord Vishnu. It is also referred in the layman's term as dance of Mohini. Right? So, references of Mohiniyattam can be found in some text. That is the first one, very wonderful text that is, people are too much fond when it comes to the learning of Indian art and culture. Okay, that is known as Vyavahar Mala, written in 1709 by a personality that is named as Mazmangalam Narayan Namaputiri. Okay, so what is the name? Mazmangalam Narayanan actually, Namputiri. Okay, what is the time period? 1709. What is the name of the book? Vyavahar Mala. Okay, like for example, yesterday, Bharatnatyam. Okay, Abhinay Darpan. The book Abhinay Darpan by a personality named as Nandikeshwara. Right, he wrote the book Abhinay Darpan, in which we have got the ample amount of information about the dance Bharatnatyam. In the very same sense, when it comes to the dance of Mohiniyattam. Okay, then we have got the name, the book Vyavahar Mala, written in the year 1709 by another wonderful personality. What's his name? Mazmangalam Narayanan Namputiri. Okay, and we have got another name, Ghosh Yatra. Okay, another book written by poet Kunjan Nambiar. Okay, so the the dance Mohiniyattam, another wonderful name. What is the name? The name of the book actually, Ghosh Yatra. written by a poet. What's his name? Kunjan Nambiar. Okay, right? So this is what Mohiniyattam dance is, right? Okay, it was a structure into present day classical format by Travancore kings Maharaja Kartik Tirunal and his successor Maharaja Swathi Tirunal. Okay, so the patron or the patronage to the dance of Mohiniyattam was given by the kings of Travancore. Okay, who are they? The two names. Firstly, Maharaja Kartika Tirunal. Okay, and his son, later on his only successor, that is Maharaja Swathi Tirunal. Okay, so these are the two names, those who have provided much needed patronage to the dance of Mohiniyattam. Okay, next. So another dance, another classical dance which is termed as Odissi. So the term Odissi, it is itself the justification that the dance is coming from the state, another delightful state, another wonderful state of India, that is Odisha, right? Odisha, that is erstwhile it was termed as Odisha, but the actual name came into being, that is Odisha. Okay, so what is the major facts that we need to understand with regard to the dance of Odissi? So the major subject of performance, they are the lords of incarnations of Lord Vishnu, or even the verses from Gita Govinda written by Jayadeva. Okay, so Mohiniyattam, that is the dance of Mohini, was actually referring to an event. What is that event? Incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And so is the another one, that is the dance of Odissi. What is the main subject or the theme of the performance? Once again, the lores of incarnation of Lord Vishnu, along with some of the verses, okay, that is lines from the book that is termed as Gita Govinda written by Jayadeva. Okay, so it's basically a soft dance backed by soothing lyrics and similar to Bharatnatyam in performance and expression. Guys, please make it clear distinction. The theme is same as Mohiniyattam, that is incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Incarnation as in rebirth, right? So the theme is common between Mohiniyattam and Odissi. What is the common theme? That is incarnation of Lord Vishnu. But the movement, that is the Natya and Nritta, or actually we can understand it with this. Okay, Mohiniyattam and the other dance Odissi. The common connecting line. What is the common connecting line? That is the theme. And what is the theme? Incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Okay, incarnation of Lord Vishnu, right? But now, when we talk about the aspects of Nritta and Nritya, that is body movement and expressions. So this is basically related to the dance of Bharatnatyam. Okay, the dance of Bharatnatyam. So theme is related to Mohiniyattam. Okay, but the movement of the body and the facial expressions, they are as same as, not same as actually, means like bit relevancy is there, that is the dance of Bharatnatyam. Okay, so termed as mobile sculpture as it incorporates two major postures. So in it we have got the differentiation of the postures. And what are these differentiation of the postures? So the first one, as what we can see, is Tribhanga. Tribhanga as in the body is deflected at the neck, torso and the knees. So Tribhanga, three as in three. So the movement of the three major body parts, that is the neck here, okay, this is one, okay, the torso, that is this part, as well as the knees, that is at the middle of your legs, right? Okay, So Tribhanga, the body is reflected at the neck, torso and the knees, and chalk, CHOWK chalk, that is the movement of body in 4 equal directions, that is in square form. Okay, position imitating a square, right? So what we have got? We have got Tribhanga and chalk. Associated to which dance? It is the dance of Odissi. What is Tribhanga? The 3 body movements, the 3 body parts movement, okay, their interconnectivity, that is the one is neck, okay, like this. Other one is the torso, that is this part, and the third one will be the knees. Okay, so the rhythm between the torso, knees and neck, that is termed as Tribhanga, and the dancer's movement is in the square shape, and that is what is termed as chalk. So Tribhanga and chalk, this is what Odissi. Now coming to the next dance, the next performing art of India, Sattriya. Wow, it's rhyming. Next performing art of India, Sattriya, right? So what are the features of the Sattriya dance and where it is performed? So from the adjoining state of Odisha, okay, not adjoining exactly, but yes, the neighboring state, that is Assam. One of the most striking features of the Assam, apart from its landscapes, wonderful tribes, wonderful cuisine and so on, the another strike or the highlight of the state of Assam comes from the performing arts, that is Sattriya, right? So the Sattriya dance form was introduced in 15th century by a Vaishnava saint. His name was Shankaracharya, okay, a medium for propagation of Vaishnava faith. So in order to promote Vaishnavism, Saint Shankaracharya, he started a particular sect, another particular section actually. Basically, we call it as sect when it comes to the religion or community. So that sect is termed as Sattriya, okay, and the dance is also termed as Sattriya, right? So what is that? The dance form evolved and expanded as distinctive style of dance later on because of its religious characteristics and association with the Satras, okay, Vaishnava mutts or monasteries, that is Satras. This dance style has been named as Sattriya. So what is Sattriya? The people, those who were the devotees of Vaishnavism, okay, they started their own monasteries, that is basically in Hindi we call it as mutt, okay. So the mutt, they were termed as Satras, okay. The followers of Vaishnavism here, they were also termed as Sattriya, and the dance performance they used to have in order to preach, okay, the faith of Vaishnavism came to be known as, or in order to propagate Vaishnavism, okay, came to be known as Sattriya, okay. So along with the wonderful landscapes, yes, Assam has been gifted with the another wonderful performing art, that is dance, that is Sattriya. So the tradition has got 2 different segments or the 2 separate streams. The first one is the Bhavana. Okay, Bhavana, simply once again, in Assamese accent, it will be Bhavana. Okay, so it is related repertoire starting from the Gayan Bhayanar Nach to the Khar Manar Nach. So 2 separate types. Okay. Sir, in India, all states have own classical and folk dances. They are, first of all, not the classical dances are throughout in each and every state. As I stated, classical dances originated in one particular area that is belonging to a state. But classical dances are performed throughout the states of India. It's not like that Sattriya and Odissi, they are into the northeastern part and they are performed there only. You will find many performers of Sattriya and Odissi in the northwestern corners as well. Because it's a dance and a dancer means dance. Okay. For them, these classical dances, they are gems. Now talking about your other segment of the question. That is folk dances. Yes. Each and every state and each and every particular community, I will say, specifically tribals, they have got their own dance. Okay. Like, for example, when we discuss about the tribes of Northeast, they have got a dance. The tribes or the communities in the northwestern parts, Gujarat, Rajasthan region, they have their own dance. Like we discuss about the Kalvelia dance, Chow dance. Okay, we have got Dandiya, we have got Bhangra, we have got Gitta, right? We have got the Rauf dance. Okay, so we have got n number of dances that are basically referring to a particular community, and along with the community, a particular region as well, right? Okay. Okay, so Samuel, thank you for English classes. Really, thank you, dear, for watching as well, and keep watching. Okay, these are all classes done for you guys only. Okay, so let's serve the purpose. Okay, let me deliver and let you receive it as well. Okay, let us deliver and let you all receive. Okay, sir, but Kerala have two classical dances, Kathakali and Mohiniyattam. Sandesh, dear, it's not the dance of Kerala. It's the classical dance of whole of India. The only fact is the southern parts of our country, specifically Tamil Nadu, Kerala, or even Karnataka, Andhra, these are the states. Even till today, even in the 21st century, we have almost crossed the first quarter of the 21st century. When the people, they are losing their interest, not even interest, the knowledge and everything, okay, with regard to the culture, the roots, we have been, we have been very much away, on a very far distant note from our actual culture of India. But people in the south, okay, the people in our Dravidian states, that is South Indian states, they have kept that themselves closely associated and aligned with their culture. It's not like that they haven't, adopted the Western or the modern cultures. They have adopted that culture as well. Yes, the people in the south, I'm not saying that we people there, we don't wear the jeans, trousers, t-shirts, suits, or so on. Yes, we do wear that as well. But apart from that, we have also kept our close alignment with our roots. And because of that, it's today. And so it was being followed in the previous centuries. And because of that close alignment with my roots, with my actual culture, I was able to get these particular types of dance forms and other aesthetics, including the music, like Carnatic music. If we compare Carnatic music with Hindustani music, we'll find that Carnatic music, it is having way ahead of the rhythms, of the ras, of the tal and everything. It's not like that Hindustani music is like, weak in front of Carnatic. But yes, Carnatic is having more dominance, right? Carnatic music. So in that very same sense, when you talk about dances, so Karnataka or Kerala, when you talk about, as what you have mentioned, that we have got the dances of Mohiniyattam or even Kathakali. Yes, because of the people's close allegiance, close alliance, close alignment towards the culture, they were able to evolve more of the aesthetics as compared to the people into the other segments of the country, right? Okay, I think I'm clear, Sandesh, right? Everyone, I think I'm clear with my statement. Okay, so this is what something the people from South India, they have been appreciated a lot as well, as keeping their close alliance with the roots, with their own culture, right? What the other parts or other territories of the country have not done on a very, comparatively on a very lesser note, not neglected, but it's lesser into the other areas, but dominating in the southern or the Dravidian states, right? So coming to the point here, that is Sattriya. Okay, the tradition has two distinctly separate streams. The first one is the Bhavna, and in Bhavna, the Sattriya dance is having two further segments. That is starting with Gayan Bhayanar Nach and completing with the Khar Manar Nach. Okay, so whenever you encounter the terms, okay, that is Gayan Bhayanar Nach, it is the beginning of the Sattriya dance, and it is also performed, it is also concluded with another segment that is known as Khar Manar Nach. Okay, and there are other dances as well from Sattriya only. Okay, so secondly, the dance numbers which are independent, okay, that is performed solo, they are Chali, Rajgadiya Chali, Jhumura, and Nadubhangi. Okay, so there are many more, but major of them they are here. Chali, okay, Rajgadiya Chali, Jhumura, and Nadubhangi. Okay, so these are what? The segments of the dance that is termed as Sattriya. Okay, so two distinct separate streams. First one is Bhavana, that is starting with Gayan Bhayanar and ending with Kharmanar. Okay, and then comes the independent dances from the Sattriya only. They are part of Sattriya only, majorly performed solely. Okay, that is solo. That is Chali, Rajgadiya Chali, Jhumura, Nadubhangi. Many more, but major of them, these are the four ones. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, Chali, Rajgadiya Chali, Jhumura, Nadubhangi. Okay. So apart from Sattriya, we have got the last classical dance into our list, that is Manipuri. Okay, the other dance or the last dance into the list. Here we go. The name Manipuri. What is this Manipuri dance all about? Okay, the most wonderful feature of this dance that I personally love about, it is a dance which is older than history. It means like it is said to be older than the recorded history, right? And it's once again another state of our northeast, I will say, Manipur. With all grief and poignance, yes, Manipur is burning. Yes, the people, the life of the people, it's in absolute stress and distress of our citizens only. They are, right, Manipur. And so far, no such conclusion has been brought in, or any such particular machinery has been established which will reinstall the law and order situation or the peace thing inside our state of Manipur. But nevertheless, life goes on, and we wish, we hope, we believe, we have faith in our government, the state as well as the central, okay, that very soon they will be carving out a proper strategy that will reinforce the tranquility and peace inside our beautiful state of Manipur, right? So let's see what the dance Manipuri is all about. Okay, the first and the foremost thing, the origin of Manipuri dance can be traced back to ancient times that go beyond the recorded history, associated with the rituals and traditions of the festivals as well of Manipur. And there are legendary references to the dances of Shiva and Parvati, and along with other gods and goddesses who created this universe. So Manipuri dance, basically it is aligned to the god Shiva, Lord Shiva, and goddess Parvati. Okay, so far what we have seen, the dances with regard to the other ones, Bharatnatyam or Mohiniyattam or any other, either they were representing Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. But for the first time, we are watching a dance that is Manipuri dance that is representing Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati, right? So this is what, which dance is? This is Manipuri dance, okay, recorded back from history, okay, older than recorded history. So there is another term mentioned here, Lai Harauba. Okay, Lai Harauba, that is the earliest form of the dance which forms the basis of the stylized dances in Manipur. So Manipuri dance got its genesis from another event that is termed as Lai Harauba. Lai Harauba, that is basically merrymaking of the gods. Okay, merrymaking of the gods, and it is performed as a ceremonial offering as a song or the dance. Okay, so the principal performers, what are the performers of this dance? They are termed as, so the performers, they are termed as Maiba, that is the priest, and Maibis, that is the female priest, that is the priestess. Okay, right? So the principal performers, they are termed or they are known as Meba or Maybe. Okay, Meba, that is the male performer, and Maybe, that is the female performer. Okay, so this is it all with regard to the Manipuri dance, right? Okay, guys, so that ends the chapter of the classical dances of India. So we have discussed from Bharatanatyam to Manipuri, and all of those 8 classical dances are completed along with their basic features. Okay, guys, so that's it from my side today. And no, dear, questions not today. Okay, so guys, wherever you wish to connect, okay, so please connect and discuss all of your doubts related to your academics. So if you want to connect with me over the Instagram channel, so it will be Praveen Mishra _2107. Or if you want to connect with me over my Telegram channel, so it will be study_with_Praveen. Okay, you can just even search study with Praveen. There also you will get the channel. Okay, so please let's subscribe, let's connect. Okay, and discuss whatever your doubts they are. Okay, everyone. So this is me, Praveen Mishra, signing off with the session of the art and culture. Thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe for the channel in case you haven't subscribed to the StudyIQ IS English channel. Okay, and provide your comments as well, your opinion over the art and culture classes. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. See you next in the very next class, that is in the Indian polity. Bye bye. Good day. Take care. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.